So we know how important weight shift is in the golf swing, especially in the downswing, but can you have too much? Absolutely. In a previous video, I've talked about how the weight shift moves in the backswing, and if you missed that video, then click the card in the top screen here and you'll be able to get it. I'll also put a link in the description below to that video. So let's have a look today at how weight shift should work in the downswing and why it is that so many players complain that they hit off the back foot. So when I set myself up, my balance is even on both feet. As the club swings back, pressure moves to my right foot or weight moves to my right foot. We'll sort of use the terms interchangeably, even though they sort of do mean different things, but for the purpose of this video, we'll use them interchangeably. When the club swings down, I need at impact to have probably about 80% of pressure into my left foot. Now from the top of my swing to impact, I've got a very short period of time, well under half a second to get from the top of my swing back to the ball. So I need to find a way to be able to get that pressure across in that time. Here's the way you do it. When I get to about this point here in my backswing, whatever the maximum pressure I'm going to have on my right foot is, it'll be there at that point. As I continue back, the pressure will already begin to move across onto my front foot, so that by the time I start my downswing and get down to impact, I've easily got time to get the pressure onto the left. Here's where a lot of players can overdo getting the weight forward. So from the top of the swing, their whole body slides in an attempt to get the pressure forward. That's one error. The other most common error is that the players will sort of slide their legs to try and get the pressure across, but I can still feel I've got more pressure on my right foot here than what I have on my front foot. So the important thing is that the body will move forward, but how the lower body moves, particularly the front side, so the left side for a right-hander, that's also important. So all I want to do with that left side is move forward until my left leg is vertical. Now we've got a beautiful sunny morning this morning, and if I turn my back almost to the camera so I'm facing my shadow, I can watch my shadow and monitor how much my lower body's moving. Or I could put, say, an alignment rod in the ground here vertically. So when I swing down, I don't want to be bumping that out of the way. All I'm going to do from the top of the swing is move forward until my left leg and hip meet that alignment rod, or I'm watching my shadow, so my left leg's vertical, and then swing through. So we'll play a shot and then let you judge the movement in my legs, particularly in the downswing. And so when I swing through, I'm looking to finish well balanced. So like I said, if I've got about 80% of pressure on that front foot at impact, that'll go to about 95% at the end of my swing. If my body has slid forward too far, my entire body, or if my knees have slid forward and my body's actually fallen backwards a little bit, then when I get past impact to the end of the swing, I'll probably find my balance is going to struggle a little bit and I'll be a bit wobbly on my feet. I may even have to move my feet after I've struck the shot. So use your shadow, use a camera to monitor the movement, and then make sure that as you swing down, even before the end of the backswing, your body will start to move forward a little bit, but only to a point where that left leg is vertical. If you haven't been shifting enough pressure to the front, or you've been shifting it too much or incorrectly, then just monitoring that one checkpoint, or two actually, if you consider the start of the downswing, and getting across to that leg moving correctly to a vertical point. If you do that, you'll find that that should make a massive difference to your overall stability when you're playing your shots. And of course, that'll lead to better shots.